Preparatory work. After the machine arrives at the customer's place, please use at least 10 tons bridge crane together with fine steel ropes above diameter 16 to unload the machine through handling holes. Check carefully after unloading whether the machine was damaged during transporting. No collision on the surface painting, no rusting of the rollers, no bending of the screw rod, and no damage on any electric and hydraulic accessories. Add number 46 anti-wear hydraulic oil up to the 2/3 in oil gauge. Prepare a 3-phase cable wire which matches the total power of the machine, and then connect with the ABC terminal in the PLC controller. Switch on power and start the oil pump when the power indicator light and touchscreen show normally. Then make sure the manual automatic switch on the operating board is at the manual position, and the screen is on the manual operating page. Click Pre-Cutter up, Pre-Cutter down to see if the cutter is moving with actual movement. If there is no movement, exchange one of the A, B, and C phase of the input wire arbitrarily. Trial running. Feeding corresponding specific color coil based on production requirement. Make the finishing side upward and put the decoiler 2 to 3 meters far from the main machine. At the manual mode, set required batch, piece, and length on the touchscreen. Feed the steel coil from the feeding inlet to the cutting inlet, 10 millimeters above the cutter edge, and cut. And start the oil pump. Then move the manual automatic switch at the auto position. Click Auto Start on the touchscreen to run the machine automatically. Routine maintenance of the machine. Before routine use, please fill enough lubricating oil to the guide pillar of the cutter. Fill grease on the transmission chain and wheel gear on time. After routine use, clean up the dirt on the rollers with diesel or petrol. Clean the filter net of the hydraulic oil in fuel tank every quarter with diesel or petrol. Change the hydraulic oil once a year. If the machine is left unused or in outdoor environment for long periods of time, wipe all rollers clean and apply engine oil, then wrap with film. Common failure elimination. Inaccuracy of measuring length. If it is fixed bias, adjust the wheel parameter on the system parameter. Page, wheel parameter equals actual length times standard parameter divided by set length. If bias is irregular, first check if slipping occurred between the measuring wheel and the steel coil. Second, check if the coupling between the wheel and encoder has become flexible, or check if the encoder holder is loosening and swing or not. Fix when loosened or change when damaged. No operation of the hydro system. First judge if the corresponding magnetic valve indicator of the cutter is normal or not. If indicator is normal, it shows no pressure of the system. Stab the corresponding valve element or remove the flood valve and clean it with petrol or change a new one when damaged. If the corresponding indicator has no signal, check the intermediate relay and PLC signal in the controller. Abnormal product, bump, wave edge, painting scratch. Check the up and down rollers of where the problem occurred, and make sure the gap between the up and down rollers is the same at the left and the right side. For example, if 0.45 mm thickness panel forms, adjust the roller gap to 0.45 mm with a plug gauge. Metal burr at the top end after cutting. Check the up and down cutter if the cutter is wearing. If yes, remove the cutter and process on the flat grinder to make it sharp. If not, adjust the gap of the up cutter.